Hi, today we are going to discuss about the Pentagonal Pyramid of base side 20 mm and height 60 mm and one of its base corners resting on HP. The axis of the pyramid is inclined 30° to HP and the top view of the axis is inclined 40° to VP. So this is the first inclination and this is the second set of inclination, and the pentagonal pyramid is resting on one of its base corners. So the right side there must be a corner. Okay, so let's start. First we have to draw the XY line. We draw the XY line, then we have to draw the pentagon. So the interior angle of the pentagon is 108. Two centimeter or 20 mm. Then we have to take 108 degree from both sides. So now I'm going to draw the next line. Then we have to check it whether it is correct or not. So mark the 2 centimeter. Or take it from here. Yes, mark the points. Then going for the next. (108°). Again we will check it. Yes, it's correct. Now we are joining it. Since this is a pentagonal pyramid, we have to find out the axis, the top view of the axis, because the apex we have to plot the apex also. For that we are using the midline. So here we find out the apex. Now we can connect every corner. Then we have to give the names. So this is A, then B, then C, D, E. Now we have to draw to the top. Axis line. So in this line we are plotting the height. And the next line. And the last line from the point C. Now we have to take the 6 centimeter. And mark here. So this is a 6 centimeter line or 60 mm line. We plot the point here and we have to connect it from every corners from the XY line. It's one, the second one, and the last one. And we have to give the names. So this is A dash, then E dash. This is B dash, then C dash, then behind that there will be D dash. And this point is known as O dash, and this is P dash. So this point is known as O, comma P. So this is the axis. We plot the pentagon over here, and we can make the lines thicker. The outer lines must be thicker. Continuous thick lines for the visible edges. Yes. Now we are going to the first inclination. Here the first inclination is denoted as 30 degree to HP, the axis of the pyramid. So the PO line must be inclined 30 degree to HP. So in order that to draw the 30 degree inclination, we are first drawing the CA line in 60 degree. That means 90 minus 30, 60 degree. In that line we are drawing the CA. So we are taking the point C over here. We plot the point C here, and we are taking 60 degree over here. Then plot a line. And this line we are plotting the C, point C, and point A over here. So we are plotting here this. So this point is known as the C dash and A dash, E dash. So we first draw the line here at 60 degree, then automatically the axis line we are planning to draw here will be inclined 30 degree to HP. So we are going to make the other points from CO. We are plotting here, and this is CO, mark an arc. Then from OA we again take the line here. Here it's not symmetrical, there is a slight variation, so we mark here. Yeah, so this is the point O, and we mark the CD point over here and CP point over here also. So right now we get all the points we want. So now we are connecting it. So this point is known as C dash O dash, and connect to the AO, then the axis P dash O dash, so this is the axis line, and the last one BD to O, the line BD to O. Then we give the names. So this is A dash, E dash, this is B dash, D dash, C dash, and this is P dash and O dash. So we draw this figure completely here, and as we can see, this axis line, when we extended it to the XY line, we can check is it whether 30 degree or not. Yeah, correct, 30 degree angle we have made it. So right now we can mark it here 30 degree, or we can also mark the 60 degree here, because this is the first thing we drew. Then we are going to draw the fourth figure. We check the line for the perfect perpendicular. So this is the AE line. This is the BD line. And the last one C. And the last point O. Check for the perpendicular. And also the P, the axis. Now we have to draw the lines from these points. So this is the point A. last we plot the point C and P and O in this line. So now we are going to mark the points. So this is A and this is B. So this is B. This is C. Look, this is D. This will be E, and this line is P. The last one O. Now we have to draw the outer lines. So we're planning this one. At first we joining the outer. So E, A, B, O, and D, O. Okay, then we can see here when we look from the top, we can't see the point C dash. So from the point C, we can draw the dotted lines. 3 lines from the corner C, CD, CB, and CO. Then connect the remaining. So we can see here E and O, then O and A. So we finally join this figure. The next thing, we have to draw the axis also. So this is the axis line, and this top view of the axis is inclined 40 degree to VP. So we have to incline this line PO 40 degree tilted to this part. For that, again we are using the box method. We are closing the box over here. Yes, now I'm giving the names. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the PO line is parallel to the 4, 3 and 1, 2. So I'm going to tilt the line over here in 40 degree. So consider point over here. -40°. Yeah, this is the point here. And I extend the line. Now I plot the point 4 over here. So this is point 4. Now I take the measurements from here. So this is 4, 3. I mark it here. So this is 4, this is 3. Okay, I mark there. Then I take the distance. 3, 2 and 4, 1 both are same. So I mark it here. This is 4, 1. This is 3, 2. Then I'm going to take the body diagonals. That is 2, 4. That must be equal to 1, 3 itself. So I'm going to mark from here 3, 1 and 4, 2. So we can get the points we want and close it. Using thin lines we are completing this. Continuous thin lines is used here. Here also we are making the horizontal line. You can see there are 1, 2 and 3 lines we needed. So we mark the points. So 1 to A we plot the distance and we mark it here. So this is 1 to A and that is also equal to the 4 to E. You can check that 1 to A is also equal to 4 to E. You can check that. We check this point. So this is a point. Yeah, we mark it, the point here. Then the midpoint, midline. Mainly this is needed over here. So we mark the points. Then we have to mark the vertical lines. We can see 1, 2, 3 lines over here. So I am taking the distance. So mark the distance here. Mark it here. Then the next, the 1B, and again mark it here. Then the last one, C, point C, mark it here. And with thin lines we are completing this points, connecting these points. To mark the points over here also. Yeah. This is A, and we can look the second point, it's B. This is E, the second point is D, and we have to mark the center point over here to connect the C. So from this point, this is P, we draw the axis. So this is P and this is C. So now we have to draw the outer lines just like before. The line ED, then BO. So this is O and BO. Then connect it to C with dotted lines, dashed lines. So dashed line is used for the hidden edges. We are just copying this figure to here and connect the remaining parts. So we just incline this picture over here and we can check that this line, the axis line, is making 40° with this line or not. You can check that. Yeah, so 40° line. So we achieve the 40° inclination to VP. So this is the 40° inclination to VP. Now just like we draw this figure, we have to draw this picture over here by connecting the horizontal and vertical lines. We're checking the points. The first point is A. Then going to B. And C. You can see that C is on the XY line. We check. So C is on the XY line. E, it's above and near the A. And even we can mark the P if needed, the axis line. And the last one, D. Now we have to connect line. So this is A and E. So we connect this A and E. And next thing is P. So this is the P line. We connect it to the P line. Then B and D. So this is the B and D. Last C is here. So now we are marking the points. So A is here, A dash. B, so this is the B line coinciding with the B. So this is B dash. Then C is over here. So this is C dash. And this is D dash. And this will be a E. This B, E dash, and this is the P dash. And one more thing, we have to connect the O, point O. From here also we have to draw this O line. So this is the point O dash. Then likewise before, we have to connect the outer points. So this A dash, O dash is an outer point. Then you can look here. Yeah, the D, C, it's on the outer. A, B, outer. B, C, outer. Then we can see over here the D and E is near the XY line. So when we look from here, the D and E must be hidden. So we plot the lines. E and DC comes on the outer itself, so no need to mark anything. And EA and EO. So this is also dashed lines, hidden edges. The last one, P, B, O, B. We mark it here, and for the needed we can mark the axis also. So this is the final figure, and we can mark the dimension. as it is given in the question. We can plot the dimensions. So this is 20 mm and this is 60 mm. The first inclination for the axis 30 degree to HP, and the second inclination, the top view of the axis is inclined 40 degree to VP. Thank you.